Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I am going to give you a quick and dirty garden tour to show you what's going on around here. It's kind of chaotic and um, there's a lot that's going on that I'm not filming and a lot that's going on that I am filming. So I just want to give you guys a little look-see and kind of like an April update on how things are looking in the garden. So let's go ahead and get started. Real quick, in case you guys don't know, mulch is 5 for 10 at Lowe's right now, so go get you some. I got 50 bags and it is nice to have. I plan to get it laid out as early as possible before all of my plants really start leafing out. um, Over here we've got some hostas that did leaf out, which I'm like sad about because they also got nipped by the frost. So if you see these here, we had a hard frost and that makes me laugh because I'm just so tired of the cold weather. Some leaves are okay, but those two over here got hit and then some plants in the back got hit, which is really sad. But these borders, I am not happy with them. I have pulled out the hydrangeas that were in here and they really like they barely flowered for me. So I just said if they're not providing anything, they're not doing what they were supposed to do. So I decided to just take them out and we're going to see about doing something different here. I definitely like the heuchera. It's a pop of color, but I've got a lot of work to do in this bed, starting with doing some painting and cleaning, and I just really want to get this space together looking nice. Also got pieces popping off right here that need to get put on, fix my screen. So a lot of little things to do. Also, this drip irrigation isn't even hooked up, so I was going to pull that out. The chickens want some attention. They're doing good this spring. Everybody's laying really well. Toasty's doing a good job protecting his ladies. Here is our elevated garden bed from Vego that I just put together. There's a video on this. This is some soil that I got from Lowe's. It also was on sale. I think it's $2.40 a bag, $2.40 a bag. So it's buy one, get three free. And that makes them about $2.46 a bag, I believe. So I got some right there. And then I put some up the hill because that's what we're going to use to help fill the Vego bed. Okay, so I got to show you. This is my new patio table. I got this for $6 on an auction site here in Ohio. And then I got these seat cushions from Temu and they were about, I think these were 13 a piece. And when you compare that to the prices in stores here in the US, oh my gosh, save so much money. I was researching um, doing price comparisons, and for seat covers, they were like 30 to 40 bucks per seat. Now, granted, these are pretty thin, but sitting in them, it's not uncomfortable. So I got them. I think they're pretty. I was going to paint the table and I still might, but right now I think with the green and the seat covers, it looks really cute. So I'm just going to leave it for now. No pressure on me to like get that done in any time frame for sure. So let's move on. Oh, let me show you something else I got from Lowe's that I think is important. Let's go in here. I mean, it's not important, but it's important to me. I just think it's really cute. And it gave me lots of ideas. So let's see. I got these two trellises on clearance. I think they're about $7 each or so. And I'm going to move them up the hill there. And one of them I'm going to put a climbing rose on. And then the other will be used for probably some kind of climbing vegetable. But I want them to lay against the fence line. And then the other thing I got from Lowe's, oh gosh, another thing. I'll show you guys in a minute. Okay, so I got this. This was like $4 on clearance from Lowe's. And I have to find a tree. I kind of want to mount this on a tree. I think that would be really cute. And then, don't mind, it is a wreck in here, but I got a miter saw from Lowe's for 98 bucks, and it was a return. Has everything in it, it's not missing any parts. So I'm so excited. I've wanted a miter saw for so long. We always have something that we need a miter saw for. Hang on, that has an address on it. Not my address, but somebody else's. But yeah, so the Metabo miter saw, actually it wasn't 98, it was 68 bucks. Yeah, 68. So super excited for that. The cheapest I've ever seen them, and I've priced them out. Let me see. Let me just make sure that it's 68, because no, 85. Sorry. 85 bucks. So still, that's a great deal given that it was 169 originally. So 85 bucks. I got a miter saw, and you can see the wreckage in here. I've been sawing things for the quail coop, which we will look at next, because that's been taking up a lot of my time the last 4 days. So let's head out there. Here is, this is the raised bed that I dedicated to them. And I literally had no plan for this. I was winging it the whole time. So let's give you a peek. They're very skittish. So here's what they look like, or what the coop looks like. And basically I just nailed wood all around, and then stapled in hardwire cloth. And they seem to be really happy, so that makes me happy. I still have a lot of work to do on it, just because the hardwire cloth is still really sharp in some areas, and I want to find a way to like soften those edges. And then I like to make something that will have like a feeder, so where the cups will be on the inside, and then the outside will have some kind of like tubing system where I can put feed in, and it goes into there for them. So something that make it easier on me, instead of having to open the lid every time that I want to feed them. But yeah, there's the Vego bed that we're going to add soil to. Let me show you our beds over here. Now, we planted this up together, so there's a video on that. This one I need to add soil and compost to. I'm actually going to uncover this because it keeps blowing open and blowing off, so I'm kind of tired of fussing with it, so I'm just going to take it off. It's April. It's time. And then anything I'm going to plant in it will be cold tolerant anyway. So here's the soil that we got. And then I'm trying out this black cow this year. I saw people on Facebook say they really liked it, so I'm going to try it. Yeah. So I'll let you guys know, because I bought this, and then I bought a Walmart compost, cow manure compost. So this one, I could already tell the bag felt so lumpy. This one felt more like soil, like crumbly. So we'll see. I have a feeling this one's going to be a better quality. Here's our cut flower garden. Everything's coming up. I moved 3 roses over here. And then the other rows, I have a climber in the back there that I'm going to get. And like I showed you with those trellises, I'm going to put it on there and put it up against the fence. I think that'll look really, really nice. All right, so let's go up and around. I cleared out the leaves from this bed, so this is ready for mulch. Just got to drag it up the hill. I'm trying to get things done quicker because so many things are popping up, and I hate putting mulch over leaves and crushing stuff. So I'm working as quickly as I can with the weather to get stuff done. Here's our view. Pretty soon I'll be dragging that out, the garden tower. I'm thinking once I get the Vego bed here situated with where I want it, the elevated bed. Then I'll bring this out onto the patio because that's where it goes. That's where I like to have it. But here's what the back looks like. That's what the quail were in before, which was a little too small for 14 quail. This is a little, to me, is a little bit small too, but it's better because they have more hiding spaces. So let's go this way. My garlic is coming up, and I've got these on here to keep the squirrels out, but I'll take that off here soon. This bed needs a little rejuvenation, a little bit more soil. I'm working on raking the leaves up in these beds. I'm not really happy with the plantings back here, so I'll be changing this out too. But, you know, we've got a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, it's not that I dislike the plants, it's that it does not look very interesting back here to me anymore. So I want to change it. There's our little pond. And we are going to put in a bigger pond in the same space. I just have to go pick it up from Lowe's one of these days. Got the lamb's ear that I started from seed. Lamb's ear is so easy to start from seed. If you need a nice perennial, grow it from seed. So much cheaper, and I got so many plants. So we have some bare area here. I moved out probably four shrubs. I mean, 4 or 5 shrubs out of this area. Hydrangea, spirea, weigela, and I'm planning on taking this greenhouse and giving it a permanent space here. So we've got to level out the ground. We're going to bring in some gravel and kind of build a box for the base of this, you know, for stability and to hold the gravel in and to keep it all level, because this is a hill. This goes down that way. So we want to make sure that our gravel and soil isn't washing down the hill and then making our greenhouse unlevel. So that's a project that I'm hoping to at least build the base this weekend and hopefully get some gravel delivered soon, because we do need to refresh the gravel we have in the garden. So it'd be nice to get a fresh delivery, not shipment, fresh delivery of gravel. My peonies are coming up. You can see the little pinkish stems coming up. Beautiful. They're all over. So I've got one there, one back there, some down there. We've got our Vego bed here that we planted the frost tolerant veggies in. They're doing really good. See if we can open this up and take a look. They, of course, love this chilly weather. So they're looking good. I need to bring some fertilizer in there. We'll go ahead and zip it back. I was working in this area yesterday down here, raking, mulched a little bit. This raised bed is a mess. My hydrangeas are starting to leaf out, which is so exciting. You see that? My climbing rose I had on here died. All the stems turned black and died off. They started to leaf out and then they just died. So I don't know what happened. Here's the area that I mulched. Looking good. We have a lot of hostas over here and not really much else. There's heuchera, like 1 to 2 heuchera in here too, but yeah. So here's the view. All right, so that is about all that's going on so far. We're just cleaning up. We're in the cleanup stage of this, and it is a lot, given that we leave the leaves, which I don't know if I'm going to do as much of that next or this year. I might leave a small area of leaves, but just cleaning out these beds every spring is horrific and difficult. And we don't all, like, we have a service where I live that comes and picks up leaves, but usually this time of year they don't really come. So we have to figure out what to do with all those leaves. And so far I've just been like stacking them behind our fence area over there, which I don't really like to do. I rather things be cleaned and be clear. So that is our quick and dirty garden tour. Let me know if you guys have any questions about anything that you saw. If you want to know more about anything, just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.